we have a little bit of time left, and I want to touch on this topic. We just had a takeover in DC. Um, it was the National Guard was walking the streets of DC, pulling people over, snatching people up, and Trump applauded it. Now the overall feeling in DC, if you talk to any activists, if you talk to any protester, if you talk to literally anybody in DC, there's a certain feeling about our mayor, and they don't believe that Mayor Bowser has been supporting the people. They believe that she has acquiesced to Trump's desires, that she's almost lockstep and key with Trump. She is not doing like how we see Governor Westmore, who is very vocal, and you know exactly where he stands. She's not doing how the mayor of Chicago, you know exactly where he stands on this topic. And the excuses that is often given is because, well, DC is different. We don't have a statehood that can come in and take it over, federally. And, so they have to be able to, Mayor Bowser has to be able to play a certain long game in order to be able to, not have the city completely taken over. That's the excuse that we've been hearing. Do you buy that, or where's your position on it?
She's a politician. And I think we're seeing very much so that she is a politician. Um, and I do believe that part of it is out of her hands in terms of what she can and cannot do. But I do believe that she's playing the game. I don't think she's playing our game, but I think she's playing the game. But I also think it's important to acknowledge the fact that she is a woman. She is a Black woman versus the other folks, right? So like Westmore and like the guy in Chicago, right? Like that's always going to make it a different dynamic, right? So I think about the things that I received, the death threats and the hate mail and stuff like that. I can only imagine what she receives, right? So I think it's important to think about the role that race and gender play as well. I don't agree with the things that she's been saying, aside from her condemning ICE. Like she's been very, very vocal about that aspect of it, but I do feel like she has acquiesced to Trump a lot more than I anticipated and like and approve of. But I do think that there are other dynamics that we can't leave out of the conversation when it comes to the fact that she is a Black woman versus some of the other mayors and governors in the country that have been able to fight back in a different way.
Chuck, your response.
Yeah, well, my response is to ask about the response, which is we saw in the last 30 days of the occupation incredible outpouring of people coming out. We've seen cop watches. Um, we've seen veterans come out. We have seen go-go parties, which are people are in the street and resisting the federal takeover on many levels. Is there anything that you have seen from a resistance point of view when the government fails you on some level of how the people can move and what we could learn from and others learn from when Trump goes to their city?
And I hate that we even say when Trump goes because he's going to, right?
Right.
Like this is what he's doing. He's Chicago. He talked about Memphis. Um, I've been so proud of DC. I've been so proud. So I live in the DMV, and I've just been so proud to like see what folks are doing. While I was in grad school, I lived in Columbia Heights, so like I feel like that was a hotbed for it, and especially in terms of the federal takeover. Plus, ICE was already tripping over there. Like just to see folks rally around each other has been a beautiful thing to see. Of course, I would prefer that we didn't need to do these things, but I feel like there's been so much power in it. And I feel like if other states move the same way and like really rally around each other, I think it definitely helps. And I feel like especially as a marginalized person, like you feel alone and unseen and unheard. But to have folks rally around you, I feel like just that for your spirit does something, right? It shows you that you do matter. Oh, even though Trump wants to continue to make us believe that we don't matter, I feel like
Two
in
minutes.
DC specifically, what that has looked like has been to me really, really amazing.
That's great. That's great. No, well, thank you for coming on. We're gonna have to have you on again,
I
and
appreciate you.
I want to know a little bit more about how we can support you. This whole notion of this new thing where everyone is so scared to really speak on different topics is going more and more in this way. I mean, to the people who come up to me and say they're scared to even like my posts, this is not the way that it's supposed to be. This is not the way it's supposed to be in this country. You're not supposed to be scared. Like if somebody says something to you outside, they look around and they whisper. Like they literally whisper, like somebody's right here watching you. This is not normal. And this has only been year one. We have 3 more years of this cat. But listen, we're going to keep doing what we can here on WPFW to spread the word, have wonderful guests like Dr. Jones. And that's again, I have to have a shout out to WPFW because we need outlets that are going to allow you to have these discussions. And you can't have this discussion on most outlets right now. So thank you for that. I'm going to take us right out because we went a little bit long, but thank you everybody.
Thank you, Dr. Jones. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr.
I appreciate
Jones. Appreciate it. Dave, we'll see you when you get back. And we'll see you next time on The Collision, where sports and politics collide. Appreciate you so much.